Will this adorable little kitten be able to figure out this 3D printed puzzle I designed for her? Let's find out. This is Indiana. She was found abandoned and alone, stuck in some sort of a drainage pipe in the middle of the city. At the time, she was only 3 weeks old. She was hungry, tired, and overall in a pretty rough shape. But her luck was about to turn. One of our friends who found her is a vet, and they were able to take care of her and help her regain the weight she was missing. She is now living the life, playing, eating, sleeping, and repeating that cycle 4 to 5 times a day. Truly, a life we all wish we could live. She has now been with us for around 3 weeks, and she's the cutest thing ever. But she doesn't seem to have any engineering credentials. Which is an issue, because in this household, you still have to have a basic understanding of mechanics and material sciences, the lack of which would usually get you thrown out of the house. However, she's such a cutie. So I decided to take her under my belt and teach her good engineering principles so she can stay with us. I quickly realized she was not the academic type. So to help her advance her applied engineering skills, I designed this. This is a print-in-place pet puzzle, or feeding dispenser if your pet is of the smarter variety. When your pet pulls the lever, it dispenses a treat, and it's designed to help Indy understand the principles of mechanical design. How? Let me show you by explaining how it works. When your pet pulls the lever, or whatever's attached to it, the mechanism will move the transfer block that is connected to the spring. This moves it from the inlet port to the exit port, and thereby dispenses a treat. Sounds simple, but avoiding the parts from jamming or the food from clogging up is not. The initial design had a lot of issues. Fixing all of these took a lot of iterations, and while I changed lots of small details, let me show you my favorite change. This long mounting arm. Why is it so long? In industrial dispensers, there's usually some sort of a stirring device or vibration motor that vibrates the whole assembly. This is used to clear jams that occur during operation. But in a print-in-place design like this, implementing such a solution is not really possible. So I designed the puzzle with this very long mounting arm. So when the pet lets go of the lever, it will cause the whole assembly to shake and vibrate, thereby wiggling free food that might be stuck. And for how simple of a solution this is, it works surprisingly well. Due to Indy not having opposable thumbs, assembling this puzzle would have been very difficult for her. But luckily, the entire design is print-in-place. This allowed Indy to just print the entire puzzle in one go, with no assembly and no support removal after the printing process. This gave Indy more time to test a multitude of materials very quickly. And she ended up creating this extensive list of material recommendations depending on your pet size. Good job, Indy. Well done. Now you're probably wondering, but wait, I have a pet elephant, but I don't have access to a printer that can print stainless steel. Or maybe you just don't have a 3D printer at all. Well, today's video sponsor might be able to help you. JLCPCB makes it easy to get an instant quote on your 3D print job without any account or sign up. Just upload the file you want to print and receive an instant quote. You can choose to print your design on their industrial 3D printers and then get the parts sent directly to your address. You can even get your parts printed in stainless steel with an SLM machine. Check them out with the link in the video description. And thank you JLCPCB for sponsoring the video. So, it's testing time. I attached the puzzle to the top of Indiana's scratching pole and attached a tennis ball to make it easier for her to pull the lever. I filled the puzzle with some dry food and told her to try it. As hard as you can. Yes, hold on to it. Come on, pull. Here. Or don't. She's not very interested. Yes! Close, come on. Rah. Yes! Come on, hold on to it, I'll help you. Yes, and pull. Oh, look, food. It worked! Good job, Indy. Now go with your rewards. Indy, look! Look, food. For you, come on. Yes, you do this. Ah, no, don't kill me. So yeah, she doesn't seem to be very interested in the dry food. Admittedly, we might have spoiled her with tuna and salmon that we gave her because she was still very young. At which point, dry food seems more like a punishment rather than a reward. Anyway, she's soon at the age where she no longer needs special food. At which point, the dry food dropping from the puzzle will be considered a reward rather than punishment. We have made a new YouTube channel for Indy where we upload every day. So we will make sure to post there when Indy has figured out that pulling on the tennis ball results in free food. As always, the design is available for everyone for free. And I would be very interested to hear from you how your pets like this puzzle and if they can figure it out. Anyway, check out the new channel and click the bell notification icon if you want to be notified of future uploads. I'm Sunshine, thanks for watching. Bye!